Imagine a jet soaring high, slicing through clouds like a blade through silk. Inside, the air hums with luxury. Soft leather, golden lights, the quiet buzz of wealth. But something's brewing. A storm's coming. And it's not the kind you see out the window. Welcome to Dreamer's Destiny, where impossible dreams crash into harsh reality. What happens when the world's boldest visionary, Elon Musk, steps onto a flight that's more than it seems? A stranger's words cut deep, a jet spirals wild, and a secret waits to explode. Will a dreamer rise or fall forever? Picture this. One man, one moment, teetering on the edge of triumph or ruin. Stick around, because this isn't just a story. It's a ride through the fire of doubt, courage, and destiny. Buckle up. You're about to find out what happens when a dreamer fights back. I'm talking about Elon Musk, the guy who's built rockets, electric cars, and a fortune bigger than most countries. He's the first to hit a $400 billion net worth. But this tech king isn't slowing down. No, he's dreaming bigger. Building a town in Texas called Starbase for his workers, a place where his wild ideas come to life. But today, we're not talking about his businesses. We're talking about a moment on a luxury flight that turned into a showdown nobody saw coming. Picture this. A sleek private jet slices through the clouds. The engines hum soft and steady, like a heartbeat in the sky. Inside, the cabin glows with warm lights. Leather seats shine, wide and plush, the kind that scream money. A faint smell of coffee mixes with the crisp air. Passengers sip drinks, their voices low, enjoying the ride. And there, by the window, sits Elon Musk. He's not flashy, no suit, no gold watch. Just a plain hoodie, jeans, and a small bag at his feet. In his hands, a book. He looks normal, quiet, almost invisible. But this is Elon, the man who launched SpaceX into the stars, turned Tesla into a giant, and flipped Twitter into X. He's changed the world. Yet here he is, blending in like he's just another guy heading home. Inside his head, though, it's a storm. He's thinking about Mars, how to get humans there. He's dreaming of tunnels under cities, cars that drive themselves, a future most people can't even imagine. But he's tired, too. The weight of it all presses on him. Critics calling him crazy, the endless work, the pressure to keep proving himself. He hides it well, that calm face staring out the window. Still, there's a spark in his eyes, a hunger. He's not done yet. Not even close. Across the aisle, someone's watching. Meet John, a businessman in his 40s, all sharp edges and loud confidence. His suit fits perfect, tailored tight. A red tie pops against his white shirt, and a gold watch flashes every time he moves. He's rich, sure, but he loves showing it off. To him, this flight is his kingdom, first class, where big shots like him belong. He glances at Elon, at the hoodie, the scuffed sneakers. His lip curls. Who's this guy? He thinks. Doesn't look like he can afford this seat. John's been in business 20 years, built companies, made deals, climbed the ladder. He's proud, maybe too proud, and right now he's curious, too curious for his own good. The plane climbs higher, the clouds stretching out like a white sea below. The flight attendant glides by, offering drinks with a smile. Passengers settle in, some napping, some chatting. Elon flips a page in his book, lost in his world. But John, he's restless. He leans over, his voice cutting through the calm. "Hey, buddy," he says, smirking. "Not to pry, but first class isn't cheap. What do you do?" Elon looks up, polite but guarded. "I work in tech and space," he says, simple as that. John laughs, a sharp sound. "Tech and space? Like rockets? That's cute." His tone drips with doubt, loud enough to turn heads. The tension's building. Passengers peek over their seats, sensing something's up. Elon stays cool, his face still. But John's just getting started, his words about to light a fuse. What's he going to say next? And how will Elon, the quiet genius, handle it? Stick around, because this flight's about to get wild. The jet hums steady, slicing through the sky, but inside things are heating up fast. John's smirk grows wider, his voice sharp like a knife. Rockets, huh? Sounds like a kid's fantasy, he says, loud enough for everyone to hear. Heads turn, eyes dart. Elon stays still, his book resting in his lap. He's calm, too calm. But under that hoodie, his mind's racing. Not again, he thinks. Critics, doubters, they're everywhere. On X, in boardrooms, now here, 30,000 feet in the air. He's fought this fight before, but today, it stings deeper. This isn't just some random troll. It's personal in his face, and it's loud. John leans closer, his gold watch glinting like a warning. I've built real stuff. Factories, jobs, things you can touch, he snaps. What do you have? Dreams that crash and burn? The words hit hard. Elon's jaw tightens, just a flicker. He remembers the early days. SpaceX, almost bankrupt. Tesla mocked, people laughing at his crazy ideas. He proved them wrong, every time. But now, trapped in this leather seat, the old doubts creep in. What if they're right? What if I'm pushing too far? His dreams, Mars, a better world, feel heavy, like weights pulling him down. He grips the book tighter, knuckles whitening. Passengers shift, uncomfortable. A woman whispers to her neighbor. A man coughs, eyes wide. The air's thick, buzzing with tension. John's not done. First class is for winners, he says, voice rising. Not dreamers who waste cash on toys. That's the line. It cuts deep. Elon's not mad. Not yet. He's tired. Tired of proving himself. Tired of the noise. He looks out the window, clouds blurring past. For a second, he's back in South Africa, a kid with big ideas, bullied for being different. The memory burns. He's not that kid anymore, but the sting, it's still there. Then, bam! The plane jolts. Turbulence. Glasses rattle. A tray slides. Passengers gasp, clutching armrests. The captain's voice crackles over the speaker. Folks, we've hit some rough air. Stay seated. John smirks, unfazed. See? Even the sky's against you, he taunts. Elon doesn't flinch, but inside, it's chaos. The jolt's a sign. Everything's shaking, not just the jet. His companies, his plans, his sanity, all teetering on the edge. He could snap back, shut John down. But he waits, silent, watching. Hints of something bigger flicker in his mind, something John doesn't know, something no one does. The plane steadies, but the storm's just starting. John leans in again, voice low, venomous. Give up the act, kid. You don't belong here. That's it, the breaking point. Elon's eyes flash, a spark of fire. He's not hopeless, not angry, just done. Done with the noise, done with the doubt. He turns, slow, deliberate. The cabin holds its breath. What's he going to say? What's he hiding? Before he can speak, the jet lurches again, harder this time. Lights flicker. A scream cuts the air. And then, darkness. Total darkness. What's happening? Is this the end, or just the beginning of something wild? Don't blink, because this twist is about to blow your mind. Darkness swallows the jet. Lights gone. Engines silent. A low rumble shakes the floor, and passengers scream, voices bouncing off the walls. Elon grips his seat, heart pounding. The air's heavy, thick with panic. John's laugh cuts through, sharp, mocking. Told you, even the sky's done with your dreams, he yells. The words slam into Elon like a fist. He's frozen, staring into the black. Everything's crashing, literally. The jet, his plans, his fight. Is this it? He thinks. Am I done? His shoulders slump, heavy as lead. His hands tremble, cold and clammy. He's exhausted, bone-deep tired. Years of battles flash in his mind. SpaceX rockets exploding, Tesla bleeding cash, critics calling him a fraud. He's pushed through it all, but now, trapped in this falling plane, with John's voice ringing in his ears, it's too much. The weight crushes him. Mars feels impossible. Starbase, a joke. His dreams sinking into the dark like this jet. He shuts his eyes, breath shallow. Maybe they're right. Maybe I should give up. For the first time, Elon Musk feels small, lost, hopeless. Passengers sob, clutching each other. A kid cries somewhere behind. John's still talking, smug even now. See? Real winners don't crash, he shouts. Elon's chest tightens. He wants to yell back, to fight, but the words won't come. His throat's dry, his spirit cracked. The jet groans, tilting hard. A bag slides down the aisle, smashing into a seat. Chaos everywhere. And inside Elon, a storm rages. He's on the edge, teetering. One push and he's gone, ready to let it all go. Then, flicker. A tiny light blinks on the control panel up front. Barely there, but alive. Elon's eyes snap open. He stares at it, heart skipping. The jet shudders. But that light, it's a pulse, a chance. We're not dead yet, he thinks. Something clicks. He remembers. Falcon 1, fourth launch. Everyone said it'd fail. It didn't. It flew. That spark ignites, small, fierce, burning through the fog in his head. He's not done. Not here. Not now. His jaw sets, firm. He's Elon Musk. Crazy dreamer, yes, but a fighter too. John can laugh. The jet can fall. He'll find a way. The turning point hits fast. The engines cough, roaring back to life. Lights flare on. Passengers gasp, hope rippling through the cabin. Elon leans forward, eyes sharp, mind racing. He's not just surviving, he's waking up. John's voice falters, smugness fading. The jet levels out, steadying. But Elon's not steady. He's electric, alive, ready. He turns to John, slow, a glint in his gaze. You done talking? He says, voice low, cutting like steel. The cabin goes quiet. John blinks, stunned. The air shifts, power flips, and right then, a loud bang rocks the wing. Smoke pours in. Everyone freezes. Is this salvation or a bigger fall? Hold on tight, because Elon's next move will break your heart or blow your mind. Smoke curls into the cabin, thick and gray, stinging eyes. The jet trembles, engines growling like a wounded beast. Passengers cough, panic rising. A woman yells, "We're going down!" John's face twists, smugness gone, replaced by wide-eyed fear. Elon's still, his gaze locked on the window. Flames lick the wing, orange streaks against the dark sky. The stakes are screaming now. No time, no escape. The jet's a coffin hurtling through the clouds, and everyone knows it. Everyone but Elon. His heart thumps hard, but his mind's racing faster, sharp, alive, clawing for answers. The smoke stings his throat. He blinks hard, tears forming. Not like this, he thinks. Not after everything. John's voice breaks through, shaky now. This is your fault. Your crazy ideas, look where they got us. The accusation slams Elon, but he doesn't flinch. He's scanning. Dashboard lights, the wing, the chaos. Something's off. Too off. Then, bam! It hits him, a flash in his brain. The wings fire, it's flickering weird, uneven. Not a crash fire, not fuel. His breath catches. Simulation. This isn't real. It's a test. A trap. Someone's messing with him, testing his nerve, his grit. The revelation explodes inside him. His chest tightens, then releases, a flood of fire and relief. He's not dying. He's being played. Sweat beads on his forehead, hands shaking with the rush. Who, he wonders. A rival? SpaceX enemies? The government? His pulse pounds, loud in his ears. Anger spikes, hot, raw. They think he'll crack. They think he's weak, but they're wrong. He's Elon Musk, survived worse, built impossible things. This question mark, this is nothing. His lips curl, a fierce half-smile. They picked the wrong guy to test. Passengers scream louder, clawing at seats. John's pale, muttering, "We're done! We're done!" The jet lurches, smoke swirling. Elon's eyes narrow, burning through the haze. He sees it now. Tiny cameras blinking red in the corners. Proof. This whole flight's a setup. A twisted game to break him. His fists clench, nails digging into palms. Betrayal stabs deep. Someone close let this happen. But there's no time for that. The jet's diving, fake or not, and he's not playing their rules. He's done being the pawn. Elon stands, sudden, steady, legs firm despite the shaking floor. Passengers gasp. John stares, jaw slack. "Sit down, you idiot!" he yells. Elon ignores him, voice cutting through the noise. "This isn't real. It's a test." His words hit like thunder, silencing the chaos. He's not hopeless. He's electric, unstoppable. His mind locks in. Expose the lie, take control. He strides toward the cockpit, smoke swirling around him like a cape. The door's locked, but he's not stopping. He bangs hard, yelling, "Open it! Now!" The jet shakes wilder. A voice crackles back, nervous, caught. "What's behind that door? Who's pulling the strings?" Elon's ready to rip this game apart. Stay tuned, because this showdown's just getting started. The jet's a beast gone wild, shaking, roaring, smoke choking the air. Elon pounds the cockpit door, fists slamming steel. "Open it! I know your game!" he shouts, voice raw. The stakes are sky high. If he's wrong, this jet's his grave. His dreams burn to ash with it. Mars? Starbase? X? All gone. His legacy, mocked forever as the dreamer who crashed and burned. Failure's not an option, not after everything he's clawed through. The door holds tight, but the jet dives sharper, nose down, screaming toward Earth. Time's ticking, seconds to live or die. Inside, chaos reigns. Passengers scream, clawing seats, faces wet with terror. John's curled up, sobbing, "We're dead! You lunatic!" The wing's fire flares brighter, glass cracking under pressure. Elon's lungs burn, smoke clawing his throat. Sweat soaks his hoodie, dripping into his eyes. He kicks the door. Boom, boom, metal denting. They want me to break, he thinks. Doubt gnaws hard. What if it's real? What if I've lost it? His hands shake, legs wobble, but his eyes blaze, wild, fierce. He's Elon Musk. He's beaten worse. He'll beat this. The jet lurches, hard. A window blows out, wind howling, sucking air like a monster's mouth. Papers fly, seats rattle, a woman's shoe spins past. Alarms blare, red lights flashing. Elon stumbles, grabs the wall. The cockpit voice crackles again. Panicked. "Stop! You'll ruin it!" That's the crack he needs. He lunges, shoulder ramming the door. It groans, bends. One more hit. Crash! It flies open. Inside, no pilots, just screens, controls, a man in a headset, pale and sweating. "Simulation!" Elon yells, voice thundering. The man fumbles. It's just a test." The truth's out. This is no crash, no death. It's a sick setup to crush him. Tension explodes into fury. Elon grabs the man's collar, lifts him from the chair. "Who sent you?" He roars, face inches away. The jet's still diving. Fake, but real enough to feel it. The man stammers, "Our rivals! They paid me." Betrayal burns hot. Someone wanted him scared, broken out of the game. His chest heaves, fists tight. He could end this guy right here, but he stops, breathes. Not like this. He shoves him aside, slams the controls. Screens flicker. Simulation off. The jet steadies. Smoke fades. Fire vanishes. Silence falls, heavy and still. Passengers gasp, tears turning to shaky laughs. John's mute, head down, shame swallowing him. Elon stands tall, chest pounding, sweat streaking his face. Relief floods in, sweet, sharp. But it's more, triumph. He's won. Not just the jet, not just the test. He's beaten the doubters again. His voice cuts the quiet, steady, strong. Next time, pick a better game. He turns, walks back, every step a king's. The cabin stares, awestruck. He sits, grabs his book, flips it open like nothing happened. The jet lands, smooth. He's unbroken, stronger. And out there, someone's about to pay. Game over, for now. And there it is. A jet lands. A dreamer stands tall, unbroken. Elon Musk didn't just shut down an insulter. He crushed doubt itself, proving once again why he's a force no one can stop. That's dreamer's destiny for you, where the wildest visions fight to survive and the boldest hearts rise from the ashes. What's your takeaway? That dreams aren't fragile. They're steel, forged in chaos. But this isn't the end. Oh no. Someone's out there plotting their next move against him. Will they strike again? You'll want to be here when they do. Hit that subscribe button. Ring the bell. Don't miss the next chapter. Tell me in the comments. What would you say to a doubter on that flight? Let's keep this fire burning. Until next time, chase your destiny. And never let the noise win.